All right, so one question that we get a lot here at Passion for Planting is, what's the deal with 501c3 status? Do I need 501c3 status in order to, be a church, be official, not get in trouble with the government? And the answer is no. Like, you don't need to be 501c3. You don't need a determination letter from the IRS to say you can be a church. You don't even need a determination letter. You don't have to have 501c3 status even to accept tax-deductible donations. Why? Because the IRS automatically grants churches that status. It's kind of the church separation of church and state that actually goes in the church's favor here. The government's kind of like, we don't want to mess with churches and religious organizations and their taxes because of separation of church and state, so we're just going to automatically grant you that status. If you're operating like a church, you're doing religious things, religious services, Bible studies, groups, discipleship, pastoral care, you're doing the work of a church, automatically the IRS says, we accept you as a church, you can collect tax-deductible donations. I know a lot of church planters are all anxious to get their 501c3 so that they can get the tax-deductible donations. Nope, you don't need it. You can say to your donors, hey, everything you give to us can be tax-deductible. Now, the question would be, so why then would churches get their 501c3 status? Like, do we, it doesn't make much sense. I know some churches that do it. It was $600 and it was all this paperwork. It took months for the IRS to process it. Why did they do it? Well, here's why they did it, is because some generous benefactors, some generous donors, they want to see that determination letter. They want to guarantee that you are a nonprofit and they're going to get a tax deduction. Some big donors want to see that. Some corporations, that want to work with you. They want to, like Home Depot, you're buying equipment for your church, or Walmart, Costco, whatever that might be. If you don't want to pay state sales tax, they're going to want to see your determination letter because they can offer you a tax, no sales tax on everything you buy at those vendors, but they're going to want to see your determination letter before they're going to sell you things without charging you tax. That's another reason. Some organizations, like the U.S. Postal Service, if you're ever going to want to send out mailers, postcards, whatever, and you want to get a nonprofit mail bulk permit so that you can send out things for half the cost, you're going to need your 501c3 determination letter, or at least have started the process and working with someone like us that kind of know the tricks of the trade to be able to work with the UPS to say, we've applied, here's some extra evidence that we're actually a church, and then they'll give you that nonprofit rate. One last reason to get your 501c3 determination letter is because there are organizations that love donating or giving discounts to nonprofits, like TechSoup, that have all these discounts for software for nonprofits. If they're going to give you their software at a discounted rate, they're going to want to see your determination letter. They're going to ask for it. So there are several reasons for why churches end up doing their 501c3 application, getting the determination letter, because it can save them state sales tax. It can get them discounts on certain, especially tech software. And some organizations, like the UPS or big donors, want to see it before they're going to start working with you. So those are the reasons why many churches end up getting their 501c3 determination letter. If you want more help with that, please reach out to us. We would love to point you in the right direction.